much. Thanks a lot. வாழ்க வளமுடன். இமைப்பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காத குருவின் திருவடிகளை வணங்கி மகிழ்கிறேன். Let us all bow down to our mother, father, and revered Guru, Pujya Shri Vethathiri Maharishi. I am very much grateful to God and Guru for this wonderful opportunity. Actually, the new year 2021 is fast approaching. At this juncture, both of us, me and you, have very valuable gifts with us to exchange. Yes, I feel that I am greatly blessed to receive the positive and noble vibrations of your 3 days silence as a new year gift from you. In return, I too have something precious to share with you. Just few hours back, I returned from Aliyar as a new year gift. I am sending you all the direct blessings of our revered Guru, Pujya Shri Vethathiri Maharishi. And my special thanks to all the Sky Meditation Centers in USA for this noble opportunity. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Actually, 4 things are said to be very rare in human life. The first is human form. Abbaipati has beautifully put it as aridu aridu manidarai pirattal aridu. Even if you are lucky enough to get the human form, it is not so easy to get a guru. And then even after getting a guru, it is very difficult to hear his teachings. So many gurus we just heard as Mauna gurus. So it is not that easy to hear the teachings of your guru. And the last is, even after hearing, it is not so easy to follow his preachings. Luckily, all of us are blessed with all these 4 rare gifts in life. So the most important thing now is to continue the practice. So now our today's topic is, who is a true Sky practitioner? I just want to analyze this topic from 2 different perspectives. The first thing is, let us just ponder over who really is a true Sky practitioner and who will he be after the practices. We all know the practice Sky, Simplified Kundalini Yoga. But please remember, whenever we utter the word simplified, please remember one thing. It is not simple by nature. It is actually made simple by our Pujya Shri Vethathiri Maharishi. And it took 3 decades for him. Because of his tireless efforts through the years, we all now enjoy a very, very simplified system. As we all are aware, our Sky system consists of these 5 components: simplified physical exercise, meditation, introspection, sublimation, and perfection. Here actually, a true Sky practitioner is the one who is practicing the very first 3 components, that is the exercise, meditation, and introspection. And as a result, he is able to attain sublimation and perfection. It is enough if we have this basic understanding in our mind. for the question raised in our topic today. Who is a true sky practitioner? So it is very simple. A true sky practitioner is the one who practices the three components: exercise, meditation, and introspection. And as a result, he is able to attain sublimation and perfection. But here again, keep one thing in your mind. See, the goal is sublimation and perfection. It is our goal to reach perfection of consciousness. And the process, now we are all in the process of attaining our goal. So please don't be disheartened if at all you are not able to avoid your anger completely, or if at all you get annoyed, or if you sometimes worry over something. Please don't be disheartened, because we are only in the process. But surely one day we will reach that perfection, just like our Guru, and we will be able to enjoy that bliss. Sky practices ensures that. So any ordinary common individual man after sky practices become a realized person. That is what has been very clearly said by our Guru, even in a Iraivanakka Padal, Yellam Valla Devamadu. We are actually using these two lines. Avan ni undrai arinda idam arivu muzhumai adu mukti. That perfection of consciousness we are able to attain through our practices. After our practices, we are now going to answer the second half of our topic, who he will be. A true sky practitioner, how will his life undergo a change after the practices? See, he or she enjoys perfect health. Not only perfect health, also peace in family, workplace, or everywhere they go for that matter. Since our practices aim at perfecting an individual, he or she becomes an asset to his or her own family and also to the society at large. So the first and foremost thing a true sky practitioner achieves is physical health. Actually, our Guru himself is a living example for that. You might have noticed him how brisk he walked even after the age of 90. So this is the wonderful benefit we are enjoying as a result of our practices. And we all know that the healthy lifestyle always leads to longevity. See, here again, longevity means not only we are able to take care of ourselves even in the old age, we will be of benefit to the society also. Even actually, I just want to thank our senior professor Arlananda Maya, who wonderfully has started this noble 3-day silence retreat. He is the one who began this. And not only that, he is traveling with us all along the past 3 days. See, in that way, even in your old age, because of the practices, you will be of benefit to the society as a whole. That's more important of the sky practices. And this is an important aspect, that attitude. We all know about the famous saying, our attitude determines our altitude. Every sky practitioner is blessed with a rich, prosperous, and positive attitude. Every one of us become an optimistic person after the practices. Even while seeing a glass half filled with water, we know that there are two ways of looking at it. Either half filled or half empty. Every sky practitioner, maybe only after the practices, Nowadays, we would have noticed the change in ourselves. We were able to concentrate only on the half filled water in the cup. We never try to find fault with anybody nowadays. This quality is very, very important. And Swamiji has beautifully put it in one of his poems. Parai ஒலியால் சங்கீதம் பயனற்று காண்பதைப் போல் குறை காண்போர் அறிவில் நற்குணங்கள் பயனற்றிருக்கும். When there is a loud drum beat goes on, we would be unable to hear a melodious music. Likewise, the person who has the habit of finding fault with others, he may be blessed with so many other good qualities, but all those good qualities would be of no use if he or she had this one blunder of finding fault with others. But luckily, after the practices, now we might notice that we are all enjoying this noble quality. This is again another poem by our Guru. நிறைவாக அமைதியோடு வெற்றி கண்டு வாழ நில உலகில் மக்களிடம் அன்பு காட்ட வேண்டும். குறை காணும் பழக்கத்தை விட்டு விட்டு நல்ல குணங்களையே பாராட்டும் பண்பு கொள்ள வேண்டும். So if you want to enjoy a peaceful, successful life, you must develop this art of never finding fault with others. See, these are the special features of any sky practitioner: tolerance, adjustment, and sacrifice. These three qualities form the basis of a true sky practitioner. How is it possible for an ordinary common individual to develop these beautiful three qualities of tolerance, adjustment, and sacrifice? Is because of the practice which helps an individual to develop willpower, to improve awareness, to metamorphose the character, and ultimately to realize the self. Aruthandai beautifully puts it in one of his poems. ஒன்றி ஒன்றி நின்று அறிவை பழக்க உறுதி நுட்பம் சக்தி இவை அதிகமாகும். Because of this increased willpower, awareness, and energy level, we are able to practice tolerance, adjustment, and sacrifice in our day-to-day life. Since every true sky practitioner understands the philosophy of life, it becomes simple for them to avoid creation of problems by will. Gradually, creation of problems by will be reduced and stopped. Moreover, the ability to solve the problems arising out of the law of nature will get increased. And finally, expansion of mind occurs as a result of our sky practices, which will help in the understanding of fellow human beings. Once we become successful in understanding the feelings of everyone around us, automatically we will enjoy that our relationships become very beautiful. So this is the basic science of our sky practices. Everyone who practices sky is aware of this beautiful triangle, that is self, society, and nature. Sky practices helps us to understand about oneself and the society in which we live, and also the unfailing law of nature, that is cause and effect system. See, the cause, we can see a child who puts in wholehearted efforts in the studies. If this is the cause, automatically the effect will be to become a very good professional. Whatever may be their goal, they may be able to achieve, but the cause should be they must be able to put in the wholehearted efforts. Only then they can expect the effect. See, Aruthandai beautifully puts it as every action or deed of us will produce a result according to the time, place, object of contact, with reference to one's motive and efficiency. This is most important. The motive, intention should be pure. Actually, our sky practices automatically enhance our efficiency. And every true sky practitioner follows a virtuous way of life, comprising morality, duty, and charity. It becomes our second nature. We all know about the definition of morality: restricting one's thought, word, and deed so that they may not result in pain to self or others. See, most important, we have to remember this. It should never cause pain to self, not only to others, at present or in future, to the body or to the mind. That is known as morality. According to our Swamiji, and duty, we all know that paying back our dues to the society. And charity, this is also most important. Why? Because we find so many orphans, invalids, old people, and persons in ill health in the society who need the help of others. That is why charity is needed. See, actually, because of practicing meditation regularly, we are able to be calm, cool, and composed. Swamiji puts it beautifully that Agathavatal இல்லறத்தை அன்பகமாய் ஆற்றிடலாம். அகத்தவத்தால் அனைத்துயிர்கள் அருநட்பை பெற்றிடலாம். So because of meditation, we will be able to even achieve our family peace. And we know about the introspection practices. Because of our sky practices, we are able to enjoy positive thinking. Thoughts become pure, noble, and we are able to moralize our desires. And also we are able to avoid anger, and we all know about the ill effects of anger. Anger is said to be one letter short of danger. So we have to be very careful. Never ever try to apply anger as a remedy to correct other person's mistakes. That will never work in that way. Because Swamiji is very clear when he says that you just think for a while because of your anger. Is it possible for you to correct any person? If at all you are able to correct a person out of your anger, then there is no need for you to be angry again and again. So please remember that anger is never a solution to any problem. So be very careful, since it is said to be a letter short of danger. And also because of our practices, we are able to eradicate worries. And here again, this is also most important one, because worries drain our energy. So we have to be very careful. And after these beautiful practices, the purpose of life, the realization of self is attained. Arutande has beautifully put it in one of his poems. உன்னிலே நான் அடங்க, என்னுளே நீ விளங்க, உனது தன்மை ஒளிர எனதுலம் தூய்மை பெற்றேன். இன்னும் வேறென்ன வேண்டும் இப்பேறு பெற்ற பின்னர் எடுத்த மனித பிறப்பு எய்தியதே முழுமை. So in order to attain the perfection of consciousness, the very purpose of our human birth, all our sky practices help us. So what we need is the practice that has to be every day. Supposing if at all you missed for 1 or 2 days, just don't worry about it. But again, continue to do the practice. Sometimes what will happen, no, if we miss for 1 or 2 days, we have this it's okay attitude. That actually is very harmful. Even if you miss for a day or two, that is okay. Just continue from the next day onwards, because only after the practice we can expect the results. So before sky, human life, maybe it may seem to be a mystery or even misery, but after the sky practices, the same human life is victory. This is what has been derived at when our sage Thiruvalluvar has written in one of his Tirukkural, Vaiyattul வாழ்வாங்கு வாழ்பவன் வானுரையும் தெய்வத்துள் வைக்கப்படும். See, just like a formula, he was saying that a person, whoever leads a noble life, he is nothing other than God. But how to lead that noble life? What is the practice? What is the method to be followed? Where to go and ask? Our Guru, he comes as an answer. Swamiji beautifully has systematized the practice so that even a very ordinary person like you and me, who are very much in family life, we are able to follow the practices. That is why I told in the beginning, see, please always remember this one fact in your mind, that these practices are made simple after so many years of tireless efforts of our Guru. He just neglected his own health for the betterment of the society. So now we should meticulously follow the practice. That is what is expected by every one of us. So in order to lead a beautiful life, Swamiji has given the wonderful sky practice. Aruptandai, once again, he puts it beautifully. Unakkum nalladai, ஊருக்கும் நல்லதாய் நினைப்பதும் செய்வதும் நித்திய கடன். So automatically we think that a spiritual practice, even there is a famous saying in Sanskrit, Parobaharam itam shariram. And Swami Vivekananda, he always says that the basic requisite of a spiritual life is you must be selfless. If you are selfish, you cannot lead a spiritual life. So every scripture is quoting that selfless life is a spiritual life. So automatically this question arises in our mind. If Vedatri Maharishi says that Unakkum nalladai, he starts with doing good to the self first. See, even when he is describing about the fivefold duty, he always starts with self. And then only family, and then comes the circle of relatives, friends, and the society at last. So now we may ask, does it not amount to selfish attitude if we always think good to us first? Because even in the description of charity, we say that you should not cause pain to self. But Swamiji is very clear in this description of doing the duty first to self. Why? Because Swamiji says, see, I just give you a simple explanation. After hearing this explanation, you come to your own decision. Whether to take care of yourself is a selfish attitude, or in turn, does it also amount to doing your duty to the society? Swamiji says, suppose, even just take me as an example. I just told you that maybe a few hours back I returned from Oliar, and that is the real New Year gift I am going to present to you all. Direct Guru's blessings to start this 2021 ahead in a beautiful way. See, actually after this travel, suppose if at all I'm not feeling well, I may be calling the organizers and informing I'm really sorry about this. Please you manage somehow, because after this travel, I'm not feeling well, so I couldn't attend the session as promised. See, if this is the case, what will happen now? See, in some way, I am sharing my knowledge with you. See, maybe you may not be able to agree 100% with me. Whatever slides I have now shared, you may not be able to agree 100% with me, but still, you may also appreciate one or two points. So in that way, I am able to share my knowledge with you. So in attending this session, I am sharing whatever little knowledge I have with you. Suppose if I say that I'm not feeling well and I'm unable to attend the session, that sharing of my knowledge got affected. So that becomes the first loss to the society. Whatever I can contribute today, I wasn't able to do. So that is the first loss to the society. And what happens next? See, if I am healthy, happy, I am going to take care of my life. Just I am going to take care of my routine. On the contrary, if I am not feeling well, some person, maybe my life partner or my own son or some closely associated person has to take care of me, allotting some of his or her valuable time. See what happens now, their routine also gets affected. So that becomes another loss to the society. So now Swamiji is asking us, does it not a double loss to the society? The first loss is whatever is expected from me, that is not coming forth. And the second one is somebody else has to sacrifice part of their routine to take care of me. So in that way, it becomes double loss to the society. So to take care of oneself is not at all a selfish attitude. Swamiji is very much particular in that. So every true sky practitioner is expected to take care of our physical and mental health as a first and foremost step. So I always request every one of us, the morning first time is me time. Everyone in this session, my humble request to you all is, please, please, please remember this one thing in your mind. The very first time in the morning is me time. My exercise, my meditation practice, only then my daily routine. If you systematize your daily life, maybe in the beginning you may find it a bit difficult. I do agree with you, but it is possible, very much possible. If you think you can. So please, please, please do the practice as the very first thing in the morning, and you can enjoy the benefits throughout the day. So even if you have forgotten the whole thing we have discussed up to now, remember this one point in your mind, that do the practice. As a result, the actions of a true sky practitioner will always be good and do good. I am really sorry. Actually, since I was engaged in this all year, I just took the help of a close friend. Actually, he is also working as an associate professor in the Government College of Engineering. And he has put my photo also. I didn't even see that. Only in the morning when I was rushing through the PPT slides, no, I was able to find. I'm really sorry about it, because I told him clearly that put only the picture of our president, Padma Shri S.K.M. Mailanandan Anna, since he is actually thinking good and doing good because of his tireless efforts only. Now the centers across the world are functioning very well. But unfortunately, he has added my picture also, and I couldn't find time to erase that also. So I'm really sorry for that. But before concluding, let us all pray that may the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, wisdom, and peace. Let peace prevail forever and ever for all to live in happiness and harmony on earth. This is our world peace prayer. And I just wish every one of you a very happy and prosperous 2021 ahead. Be blessed by the divine. I once again thank all the organizers, especially Murali Srinivasan, coordinator of our WCSC US, and my special thanks to Sendil and Sanjeev, who have been following up so sincerely. Even in their silence, they took the care to be with me, and they followed me. They ensured that I am available today. So my special thanks to both Sandil and Sanjeev, and my hearty thanks to every one of you who attended this silence. May not be completely 3 days, maybe partly also. But please remember, even if you are able to attend for an hour, it will certainly has its own effect. So my sincere prayers for every one of you and your affectionate family members to enjoy a healthy and happy life. Thank you very much for all your patient hearing. Valsha Valamudan, Valsha Valamudan, Valsha Valamudan.
Thank you, Amma. Thank you so much for enlightening us on this topic. Let us all bless Amma. Professor Arul Shelvi Amma, be blessed by the divine. Her family, be blessed by the divine. By the grace of the divine, Professor Arul Shelvi Amma may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Be blessed by the divine. We are at the conclusion part of the program. Now we'll move on to the feedback session. Give me a second. Be blessed by the divine. Now we open the floor for feedback. The aspirants, please use the hand raise option to raise your hands. I'll unmute you, then you can unmute yourself and give your feedback. Be blessed by the divine.
Valsha Valamudan, sorry for the interruption. Actually, I just thank you. And uncle from Salem, Doraiswamy, he has raised his hand. I just request you to unmute, allow him to unmute.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன். I feel that Swamiji has visited USA 22 times. Now I feel that Swamiji is with his on 23rd time he visited USA. How long?
Wow, it is such a great blessing. I don't know whether I deserve this comment, but I am ever grateful to you for this beautiful words.
I never heard your English speech. I always heard about the Tamil speech. I thought that you are very, very, very good in Tamil, but you are extremely good in English also. My heartfelt thanks. And it is what is the true Skype practitioner? Today morning in Tirupur, I have attained the Kannadi Paichi. Then the meditation, Irenilai Davam. Then now I enter into your speech also. So now I am going to do my exercise. So really, you deserve for this, along with the SKM, you also deserve it. Whatever the Murugesan has did it, it is really good. I thank all Almighty gives for you on 2021 also. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thanks. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Thanks a lot, uncle. Thank you very much. Actually, to all the participants here, I just want to introduce him. Actually, I respect him as my own father because ever since after my father's absence, he automatically took that responsibility until today. He is actually doing all good to me, just like a father does. And so I just really feel greatly blessed to hear these noble words from you, uncle. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Valsha Valamudan, Valsha Valamudan.
Thank you, Duraisamy Ayya. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Thank you.
Aspirants, please raise your hands using hand raise option so that I can unmute you, and then you can unmute yourself and give your feedback. I
Here
know
again,
most of
before anyone starts, no, I want to share another important point. See, his age is, I can't expect any one of you to guess. He has completed 75. And he also traveled along with me from Oliar only yesterday. But see, he got up at 4:30 and he has again sent me a beautiful article also. At that 4:30, he just opened a book, he read few lines and he just shared it with me also. And he was able to do the mirror gazing meditation. After completing, he joined our session also. And he is going to do the exercise. See, this is what is expected from a true Sky practitioner. So again, people like him are role models. Like just like our senior professor Arlanandan Ayya, we have to follow their footsteps so that we will become role model to the next gen. So thank you very much and sorry for the interruption. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Be blessed by the divine. I request the aspirants to raise your hands to give your feedback. The silence is actually over. We can we can give your feedback. We are looking forward to. I know we've been silent for 3 days.
May the divine power protect.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். கேக்குதுங்களா?
நல்லா கேக்குங்க. Go ahead.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். நான் சுந்தர் கலிபெருமாளுங்க. This is from New Jersey. I attended the silence program last 3 days. It was greatly organized. I thank special thanks to Sendil and Sanjeev and all the organizers. Amazing பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. Behind the scenes, I could really see how much work has been done. I think it was very good. And another thing I see, this is one of the kind of events all over US மட்டும் coordinate பண்ணாம across all yearum coordinate பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. Great kudos to the entire team. Each one of you, வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you so much. Personally, I think it has been a great reset for me for going back to 2021 and also a little bit more healing spiritually and my mind and also my soul level, some healing. So I felt really good and I really look forward moving forward to 2021. Thank you for organizing. It's a great thing. Thanks, special thanks to Morley, Srinivas. Thank you for
Thank you, Ayya. Be blessed by the divine.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், Satish.
Yes.
I'd like to say a few words of thanks. It has been a wonderful bliss for the past 3 days, and so many different meditations being conducted in regular intervals and guided introspection sessions. I'm sure everyone thoroughly enjoyed it, like I did, and it was a great help and a great guidance from our senior professors who were so committed. So starting with our respected senior professor Arlanandan Ayya, Ellappan Ayya. There were so many professors, senior professor Elamurugan Ayya, and then ending today with our respected professor Arutchelvi madam. We had so many of those senior professors from the World Community Service Center in India guiding us. Imploring us on how to do silence and gently giving us all the secrets. And it just speaks volumes to how much they want us to succeed as Sky practitioners and Sky meditation centers in the USA. So on behalf of all of you, I would like to thank them with gratitude. And then like Sundar said rightly, I was very, very glad to see that this entire event was planned so thoroughly. I know how much preparation was put in by all our masters and volunteers. You know, many of them were became Arulnidhis in recent times, and they all very sincerely recorded the meditation sessions, put together the slides, and of course Sanjeev and Senthil did spent so many hours guiding them and planning with them. So wonderful exercise, and I'm sure this will give us learnings for many more wonderful sessions to be coordinated in the next year. I know it's been a difficult year for 2020, and it's very nice to end on a wonderful note with this wonderful silence retreat. And like all of you, I look forward to 2021 with great hopes. So our lives will become easier, and much more Skype practices and workshops to happen. So thank you very much. Back to you, Satish.
Thank you, Murali. Be blessed by the divine.
Actually, 1 minute, even I want to share the same thing. No, it is such an amazing teamwork did by you all amidst this pandemic. So, as Murali rightly put it, it's beautiful. So, thank you all very much for this wonderful teamwork. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
All good, Mama. Gopinath Bala, you can unmute yourself and.
Varga Valamudan. This is Gopinath from Raleigh. Thanks to the organizers. This was a fantastic program for 3 days, especially during the holiday time. I thoroughly enjoyed many of the meditations, and it was a great step for me to actually experience the program. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Sharmali? Yes.
Varha Vayaham, Varha Valamudan, Guruve Tunai. This is Sharmili from San Jose. I want to thank the organizers for doing such a wonderful job, where it was very useful to have the slide presentations coming up with, first the meditation, and then what we are introspecting in the silence, and then the various sessions. My intense gratitude to all the senior masters who could connect with us the last 3 days. And especially I would like to name Senior Professor Ulavan Thangavelu, who shared all his experiences. And I felt, it was Maharishi who was talking by himself, and the senior masters sharing their experiences about their days with Maharishi. And that in turn coming to us at this point is really helpful. These silence sessions actually helped me to regenerate and revitalize my inner self, and help me focus more and deepen my knowledge into the Skype practices. That's all. Varha Varamudan.
Thank you. Valga Vanmati Satya Prakash, you can go ahead. You can speak.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are now. Yes.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you, Aya. I really thank the organizers for such an wonderful opportunity, because as Guru always says, the real challenge of practicing is with the family. So I always dreamt of doing silence in RER, but this opportunity was very nice. Being at home with the family, observing silence was a real challenge. But more than me, my family really relished it, I should say that way. So my daughter was overexcited, and at the end of the day, she was telling, I'm so happy that mom is in silence. But I did it only for 1 day. But after the second day and third day, I was only following up with the lectures. It was really great, such a blissful experience, I would say. And at the right juncture, maybe most of us, we are all planning, looking forward for 2021. So in silence, I really got some thoughts what I should plan for the coming year going forward. So thanks for the opportunity. And the slides presentations was also very nice. It was guiding us through the introspection. Thank you once again. And all the lectures were also very enlightening. We felt Guru with all these senior professors talking with us. Thank you so much. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Thank you so much for sharing. Be blessed by the divine. Palaniyammal Sivaprakasham. You can unmute yourself and speak.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன். அருளானந்தம் ஐயாவுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப நன்றிங்க ஐயா. இங்க வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டுல வந்து இப்ப மார்கழி மாதத்துல காலையில தவம் பண்றது ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருக்கும் அப்படின்வாங்க. இந்த வகையில வந்து உங்களுடைய இந்த சைலன்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம்ல நல்ல ஆழ்ந்த உணர்வு கிடைச்சது. அதே மாதிரி 2 நாள் தான் என்னால் கலந்துக்க முடிஞ்சது. நேத்திக்கும் இன்னைக்கும் வந்து 2 நாள் வந்து காலையில 4லேருந்து 7:30 வரைக்கும் கலந்துக்க முடிஞ்சது. ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருந்தது. இந்த ஏற்பாடு செய்த எல்லா அன்பு உள்ளங்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன். நன்றி.
நன்றியம்மா. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Mukta Goel, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Namaste, Valda Vadumutam. This is Muktam from Alamo, and I just want to express my gratitude, and words will not express, but the blissful feeling was just beyond words and experience. It went so smooth, and it brought together for me personally many concepts that were kind of not together with me, but it tied up into this beautiful philosophy because of the repetition of the 3 days and the silence and just the time of the year, the early nights and the surroundings. I don't know, it was just the perfect in every way. So consciousness worked its way, and I am in bliss, and I hope to continue deepening my practice in these ways more in future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Be blessed by the divine. Pradeep Manivannan, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Varga Valamudan. This is Pradeep from Atlanta. I really enjoyed this whole retreat program for the past 3 days, and this is the first time I'm participating in silence retreat. So it's really beneficial to personally for myself and for my family too. So I attended all the 3 days, the different, during different time zones and different time spans, and it was really useful. And especially the speeches and the lectures from other professors who are experts in this field were really beneficial. So be blessed by the divine, and for all the volunteers, Murali, Meera, Rajesh, Manikam, everyone, to arrange a session like this. So looking forward to future sessions in the next year. So Varga Valamudan, be blessed by the divine. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thanks for sharing. Be blessed by the divine. Sokalingam Sivashankar, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Valga Valamudan. This is Sivashankar and Sharmila. Me and my wife both did together for 3 days. We recently became Arulnidhi, and this was a great opportunity for us to hear from all the senior professors directly, as well as learning all the techniques again. We really enjoyed the 3 days. And I really thank Professor Murali and Professor Sendil and all the organizers and all who took part in this one. Really looking forward for similar sessions in the future. India team, yeah, India பண்ணவங்கள ரொம்ப thank you very much. It was so early in the morning for you all to conduct sometimes. It was a great opportunity. And thank you for getting to know all of you all. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you. Wow, God.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul. Sundaresh and Shankaran, please unmute yourself and speak.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். I'm Sundaresan from St. Louis. Thoroughly enjoyed these 3 days of session. One of the nice part of this is we have the senior professors from WCSE was giving excellent lectures during the silence period. Really, it was so refreshing, both morning and evening, to get the knowledge directly from the professors who live with Maharishi. So at the end of this year, the 2020 is a troublesome year for all of us, and doing a silence program at the end of this year was so refreshing, and it's much needed actually. And finally, real thanks to the organizers who I don't know how many hours you have put in, but it was an excellent effort to bring all the people together and conduct this course at this level. It's really thank everyone. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you.
Thank you, Sundaresh, for your feedback. வாழ்க வளமுடன். I think we covered everybody who raised their hands. I would like to personally give my feedback, comment. I have not meditated this many times in a day. It was a very blissful experience. All the speech and meditation, body, mind, and soul cleansing. I'm very grateful to be part of this program. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Now I'm unmuting Hema. Hema, you can unmute yourself and speak.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Blessed everyone. This is our first virtual retreat program. We are feeling so blessed and divineful. We are also connected so much for the past 3 days. And I don't want to leave this session, because we are into this session for past 3 days, and when it comes, it's we are going to end this program, so it's like we are totally connected. So I've seen a lot of chats, and I would like to read a few comments. Like those are actually encouraging us to gather some more events like this. Like with their acknowledgement, I'll be reading a few comments which I received. So many of them has said, thank you so much for this beautiful silent retreat. So thanks to organizers and presenters. So, and other few people also eagerly waiting for the future events to be organized. And many of them have shared their real-time experience, which were beneficial for the day-to-day real scenarios. And as a team from Sky, thank you so much for all your kind words. We really appreciate your time. You made sure that all those silence retreat time was beneficial. And we totally agree, Silence Retreat is truly a divine event. All of us who have gathered as aspirants and as a newcomer to Sky family, we always welcome you with a lot of warmness, and we can always be in touch with the group. So we count ourselves blessed for the Silence Retreat. Completely, truly, very appreciate the event arranged from all the organizers and our senior professors. We look forward to continue and connect with us again in future. Thank you so much for the opportunity given. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you, Amma, for your kind words. Sindhu Pichaikannu, you can unmute yourself and speak.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன். எனக்கு இன்னொரு பேர் உண்டு, மூர்த்தி அப்படின்னு நிறைய பேத்துக்கு, சில பேத்துக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கலாம் இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு. I have about 4 things to share with you guys. First of all, my heartful வாழ்த்துக்கள், greetings for the team, for Murali to pull together these 3 days of silence retreat. And second thing, actually, in addition to the first thing, I like to remember Meenamma, who used to host monthly silence retreat. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to participate in that. And I sincerely remember Meenamma and her service at this beautiful moment. வாழ்க வளமுடன், Meenamma, வாழ்க வளமுடன். And second thing is that I'm wondering if, or it should happen in the future at least, all the meditation sessions, I think it happens every half an hour at the headquarters and the Conscious Center in Alia, that if we can make it live stream for the world so that anybody from anywhere can possibly can get those vibes by participating those live meditations. I'm thinking of, I'm suggesting to that is one thing, and then I'm also suggesting to organize meditation marathons. In addition to the silence is fine, and continuous meditation, because I once attended a hypnosis session by Ashok Agarwal at the same time as I started in 89 with Maharishi. That was a session, continuous 2 days hypnosis sessions. And after that, I had a really beautiful change in my life. Similarly, with there will be little speech, but the same thing, if we have meditation marathon once in a month or so, that helps you to bring down all the energy and accumulate or bring down your thought, wavering thoughts once in a month for the whole day. So even if you are not doing the meditation continuously every day or weekly, but that one day might help you in a very, very humongous way. And third thing is, this might be a little overwhelming, but I definitely want to share this one, because Maharishi he's most of the philosophers or the gurus, good gurus, they never give you an answer with a closed end. They always keep it open. They give you an open-ended answer for you to, because the universe is open, you have to find more and more. So Maharishi is so also, he was trying to innovate at the same, he was sharing in one of the session in IR that the previous night he was during the meditation he got a thought of giving treatment with magnetic power, but that was the time already the people use magnets for physical treatment. So he was trying to innovate as well. And the reason I'm saying this is he was consistently looking for new thing that a human could do, and he could do to share with the people. The important thing is that a word called singularity, which is known for technology meeting the bio capability, biology basically, is coming very closer. We are almost there. In 2025 is the predicted, and one of the other theoretical physicist, one person says 2025 and another one says 2029. And we are almost there. There are a lot of things that every single cells of our body can do, including the brain, can be done with the technology, science. And that is happening, and that is going to happen. So keeping that in mind, use the things that is, use the Vedatrium to as a tool, and don't close your thoughts to something maybe old that may not be, that definitely not going to keep you for the coming future that I'm calling a singularity. For the, I don't know, there are a lot of Tamil people, Tamil, I wish I can, I wanted to speak tell you in the Tamil whole thing. அதாவது உடலும் அறிவியலும் கலந்து கலக்கக்கூடிய, ஒன்று ஒன்று சந்திக்கக்கூடிய, ஒன்றோடு ஒன்று வேறுபாடு இல்லாத உடலை போல அறிவியல் செயல்பட முடியும், அறிவியல் அதை தாண்டியும் செயல்பட முடியும் என்ற ஒரு சமயம், ஒரு நேரம் வந்துகிட்டு இருக்குதுன்னு வந்துருச்சு. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் வந்துருச்சு. நான் நிறைய அதை பின்பற்றி படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். அது ஒரு 20-25 வரும்னு ஒரு சில பேரும், 20-29 கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஆயிடும் அப்படின்னு சில பேரும் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதை தான் நான் ஆங்கிலத்துல சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன். அது ஒண்ணு. இதனால நீங்க பல தத்துவங்கள் மகரிஷியின் வேதாத்திரியத்துல அவரு சொல்லியிருக்க பல விண்காந்தம் அந்த மாதிரி நல்ல நாசா கூட ஷேர் பண்ற அளவுக்கு நிறைய விஷயங்கள் அவர் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்களையும் பேராசிரியர்கள் சாதாரண மெம்பர்ஸ், அவங்களுக்கு தவம் செய்ய வரவங்களுக்கு அதையும் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கணும்னு கேட்டுக்கிறேன். நாலாவது சொல்ல வந்தது என்னன்னா, இந்த மொத்த விஷயத்திலையும் வேதாத்திரியத்துல நான் கத்துக்கிட்டது ஒரு விஷயம், ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம், எல்லாத்தையும் வேதாத்திரியம் மட்டும் இல்ல, எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து செய்ய சொல்றது ஆஸ் யூ லைக் இட். அதாவது எண்ணியாங்கும்பாங்க. நம்ம நினைக்கிறதான் இது நடக்கும். அது மாதிரிதான் சயின்ஸ். நம்ம ஒரு ஐபோன் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஸ்மார்ட் போன் அப்படி இஃப் யூ திங்க், அது நினைச்சு இப்படி இருக்கும், அதுக்குள்ள இந்த மாதிரி மைக் இருக்கும், இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும் அப்படின்ட்டு மனசுல நினைச்சு உருவாக்குன ஒரு விஷயம் தான் அது. இப்போ போனா இருக்கு, ராக்கெட், எனிதிங், எல்லாமே நம்ம எண்ணியாங்கு. இந்த மொத்த யூனிவர்ஸே நம்ம மனசுல இருந்து உருவாக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு விஷயம்தான். அது மாதிரி அதுல என்னன்னா, எப்படி எண்ணுவது அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயம், முக்கியமான விஷயம். அதை தான் நான் இவர்கிட்ட கத்துக்கிட்டது. வாழ்க வளமுடன். இது என்னோட மொழியில மொத்த தவம் செய்யற விஷயத்தையும் வேதாத்ரி அவர்களோட குருவோட ஒரு பெரிய அட்வான்டேஜ் பயன் அப்படிங்கும் போது, he taught everything in Tamil, whereas the Vedas were keeping it away from the in Sanskrit and keeping it impossible. So he made it very simplified. And out of all those things, at the end, we end up
Sendur Ayya, வாழ்க வளமுடன். Be blessed by the divine.
I'm done. Just one minute.
Okay, go ahead.
So many of the time now we are missing this Valthum Payanam. Try to use that word as much as possible. எல்லா இதுமே நம்ம வாழ்க வளமுடன்ங்கிற ஒரு வார்த்தையில we can achieve. Once again, thank you for every organizers, and thank you, Murali. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Thank you so much, Aya. I was about to say, you can please put your points in the chat or send us an email. It's a lot of information we would like to hear, but email will help us go through it. Thank you so much. Now, in the interest of time, we will take two more feedback, then we'll go to Arulanandam Aya. And as always, you know how to give feedback to our local centers, and you are already working with a lot of people in your area. Please do that, continue to do that. Now I open Lakshmanan Bhuminathan. You can unmute yourself and speak.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். கேக்குதா?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, very wonderful session. This is the first time I'm attending 3 days silence. The organizers were good. The guest speakers are wonderful, awesome, all from India. Thanks for your efforts. The slides are very good. Everything fine. Thank you.
Thanks for your kind. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you so much. Mayappan Muthuramanaya, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Yeah, speak.
Hello, வாழ்க வளமுடன். கேக்குதா?
Yeah, we கேக்குது. Yeah, நல்லா கேக்குது.
It was a wonderful session. I should really appreciate all the people. The professors did an excellent job as usual. I had a close connection with the Sendil to clarify some questions on the way when the line was not clear or the programs were a bit changed. And I took a very careful availability. I missed my busy job during Christmas time. It was a marathon session, and I did my best. The silence program was a touch of a taste, which kindled my desire to go for it more and more. Though it's a harder one, but I've done it in the past, but it gave a better insight. And finally, to touch Professor Arulchelli Amma, I know her for a while, since July this year. And it was a great timing, and I was very keen about attending. Lucky Sendil contacted, I contacted him for the right timing when she's going to talk. And it was the essence was given by her. I enjoyed it. And I'm thankful again for arranging a great marathon session. I don't find that, it's a simple thing to organize, at this point of time. COVID has made the world very small, and it made all of us to be united. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. And I'm thankful to our beloved Maharishi, who has given all these great virtues for all of us to connect and progress in life. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Nothing much to say. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks everybody for your kind words and feedback. We really appreciate it. Now we'll hear from our Senior Professor Arulanandam Aya. Aya, you can unmute and speak.
Okay, 1 minute. My dear friends, all of you be blessed by the divine. The time is almost over, but I will finish within 5 minutes. Actually, I wish to convey my hearty congratulations to the participants and appreciation to USA, WCC USA Coordinator, Professor Murali, and Assistant Professor Sendil, Sanjeev, and all other volunteers. So let us hope in the coming years, starting from 2021, we will have more frequent silence retreat like this by our Swamiji's blessings. Just I want to share with you what Maharishi felt after the silence retreat, so that when you go home, you can have it in mind. I'll finish within a few minutes. In Jnana Kalanjam, in the section under Maunam, silence, Maharishi has written this. மௌனத்தில் முனைமனமோ உள்ளாழ்ந்து ஒடுங்கி மாபெரிய ஆற்றல் உள்ள உயிர் தனியில் நிலைத்து மௌனத்தையே நோக்கி பின்னும் ஆழ்ந்து செல்ல மறைபொருளாம் சிவநிலையில் நின்றபோது மௌனமாம் சிவம் மனமறை தன்னுள்ளே மறைத்து மாசுகள் அனைத்தையுமே மாற்றி தூய்மை செய்ய மௌனத்தை விட்டு மனம் உடல் இயக்கத்தாலே மண்ணுலக தொடர்பு கொள்ள மாற்றம் பெரிதாமே. A wonderful experience. I think why I read this is everyone can feel this. So after having participated in Maunam, so now we were able to keep our mind at least at soul conscious state. That's what Maharishi says. From today onwards, those who have participated, and some people also can do independently. Let us be in there is Nityananda. Maharishi has provided on meditation Nityananda. We can do any number of times, any time. Even after taking meal, within 10 or 15 minutes also, just to observe your own life force. Just breathe and bring the life force from Muladhara to Turiya, then spread it. So just to do it 10 or 20 times. Then you observe the biomagnetism, because all the life force particles become biomagnetism. You will feel the intensified biomagnetism in your body. Our mind is only a biomagnetic wave. If we keep our mind within your system, the mind does not go out. So the energy usually spent while mind goes out is conserved. So you'll feel that's why it is called Nitya Anandam. You can be at bliss or ecstasy. So people like me have been enjoying for so many years. So I want everyone to enjoy this first. So you can do that always to be within our body, unless there is an urgent need to get the mind out. So that's even Ramana Maharshi also written a book like that, the presence, that is greatness of presence, power of presence. One person has written a book, The Power of Presence. It has been awarded New York Times bestseller award. So like that, just to keep the mind within that. So that is the most. Maharishi finally says, when you keep the mind inward, that will automatically, because it is an inclination to go to the center of the life force, namely Shiva, that is God. Then what happens is, Maharishi has put it, that Shivam or God take your outer mind, cleans you. That is, just as a mother cleans, cleans the child and the dress and put a new dress and see the child a beautiful form. Like that, the God is so great. When you are in Maunam, the God itself helps you to purify all the imprints and make you pure. Finally, he says, Manada vittu manam udal yakkathale. So when you, after the Maunam, silence state, then you have to be in the worldly life. So when you do your own duties, as usual, all the 5 duties, the martam peridame, there will be a very significant change before you started Maunam and after you have completed the Maunam. That is what I want to share. I hope everybody will bear it in mind and enjoy this as Maharishi enjoyed. And if you have got any doubt, you are free to contact us. First, you can contact our Professor Murali. He will in turn, of course, write to me. With our Swamiji's blessings, I'm ready to help you, anybody, to be always in the soul conscious state 24 hours. Thank you all. My hearty best wishes to all of you once again, and for the great success of this Maunam. So many people have done wonderful work. My hearty thanks and congratulations to all. Be blessed by the divine.
Be blessed by the divine. Thank you so much, Ayya, for the enlightening speech and nice information in the conclusion session. Thank you so much again. And now